So in this video I wanted to talk about why I personally want the Xbox Scorpio, and this is coming from a PC gamer, YouTuber, streamer. This is my perspective, this is my situation, so when you're watching this, just keep that in mind that this is my personal preference on why I want this console. Your situation may be way different than mine, but coming from, like I said, a YouTuber, streamer, and PC gamer, this is why the Scorpio is perfect for me. So before we get started, I list my PC specs down in the description below so you guys can get an idea of what I'm working with here. And I'm going to use one game for an example throughout this whole video. Not that that's the only game I play, just to give, it's a really good example of what I'm trying to demonstrate to you guys. And that game is Battlefield 1, okay? So to get started, when I'm playing Battlefield 1 on my PC, it uses about 50% load off my CPU. I play the game in 1080p, 60 frames per second with max settings. That's just what my PC can handle. And say I want to stream or record while I'm playing Battlefield, that's an extra 10% to 20% CPU usage, depending on what software I'm using. I do use the onboard encoder for my GPU, so there's no graphics performance loss, but it does still take some CPU usage, which adds up to about 60 to 70% while I'm playing Battlefield just to stream it or record it. I'm not one to always want to put a heavy load on my PC, you know, it's not good for it. It makes it not last as long, and my PC is already 2 years old, so I really don't like doing that. And like I said, this is just for Battlefield. It's just a good example because it is a high CPU usage game. So with that said, getting the Scorpio for me would eliminate that problem, because I'd be gaming on the Scorpio and I could record with, say, an Elgato, and I could record that footage with my PC, which only takes roughly 15% CPU load. So I'd be playing the game and I could stream it or record it at only 15% CPU usage from my PC, which is amazing. And you're probably saying, well, why have two devices? Isn't it better to have just do it all on one device? In my opinion, no, it's not. I hate, like I said, I hate putting heavy load on my computer. It's not good for it. The temperatures get really high. I use the i7 4790K, which is a very high temperature CPU, and it's overclocked at 4.6 gigahertz. So the temperatures, when I'm playing Battlefield, just playing it, not streaming or recording, just playing it with the max settings on, my CPU runs at 65 to 70 degrees Celsius. That's just how hot the 4790K runs. And no, I do not use the stock air cooler. I do not even use air cooling at all. I use the Corsair H100i liquid cooler, and it still runs at those temperatures. And yes, I applied the thermal paste just fine. Everything is perfect. It just runs hot. That's just how the 4790K is. But anyway, back to the Scorpio. Having a Scorpio for me would eliminate my problem with my high CPU usage for my computer. And like I said, this is my setup, this is my preference, so your computer may be way better than mine, but with my situation, I can't just go upgrade my CPU and GPU like I want, which are very expensive. The CPU I'd want would be probably another $400, and GPU would probably be $600 for the one I want, and that's roughly $1,000 for an upgrade, which I can't afford. With the Scorpio, assuming it's going to be 500 or less, if it's not, obviously that's going to turn off a lot of consumers, so I'm safely assuming it's going to be 500 or less. And you're probably asking, then why don't you just do that now with the Xbox One S? Well, my point here is that the Xbox Scorpio is the first console to have better specs than my PC, so that's the whole point here. I can buy a console that has better specs than my PC, that runs games even better than my PC does for a small price, instead of, like I said, upgrading my PC with $800 to $1,000, which I can't afford to do. Buying the Scorpio, I can run games just as well as I'm running them on my PC, and only record with my PC, eliminating the high CPU usage from my computer, which is amazing. So that is my whole point here. So to conclude here, getting the Xbox Scorpio will eliminate my problem with putting strain on my PC just to play a game and record at the same time or stream at the same time. I'd be playing the same types of games on my Scorpio with probably better settings since it is a 4K gaming console, and I would just use my PC to stream or record the footage. which would only put about 15% or 20% on my CPU. And yes, I know that my CPU is better than the 8-core Jaguar in the Xbox Scorpio, but the Xbox Scorpio's GPU power is much greater than my PC's. That's my whole point here. I would be playing games at the same or better settings on the Scorpio as I do on my PC, and it would eliminate my PC from processing the game and recording at the same time. So I'm trying to get that across to you guys that this is my situation, this is my PC specs. Like I said, yours might be totally different than mine, but this is my situation, and this is why the Scorpio will make my life that much easier when it comes to creating content for my channel. It'll be a lot easier, my PC will last probably longer, and that's actually why I don't stream games like Battlefield, because I don't feel like putting 70% load on my PC just to stream or record a game while I'm playing it at the same time. It's just not worth it in my opinion. So getting the Scorpio, I'm going to be able to do that now, because the Scorpio will be playing the game, doing all that processing, and all my computer will be doing is doing the streaming or recording. It's going to be great. And I know there's going to be a lot of haters in the comment section, so please save those comments for yourselves. Like I said, again, I keep emphasizing this. This is my situation, my PC, yours might be different. This is why the Scorpio will be perfect for me. And also to point out, I used to be a huge Xbox 360 gamer, and I did play on the Xbox One when it first came out, and I have a lot of friends on Xbox Live that I actually miss playing with. So switching back to Xbox from PC gaming is going to be great for me. I'm going to get to play with all my old friends on there, and yeah, I'm really going to enjoy it. So from a YouTuber streamer's perspective, with my current PC specs, the Scorpio is perfect for me. The Scorpio has better specs than the average gaming PC. If you want to believe that or not, it does. So I hope I was able to demonstrate to you guys why I want the Scorpio, and I really hope I made sense. I tried to explain it to you guys as well as possible. Obviously, there are games that use way less CPU, and yes, I'm able to stream them perfectly fine with less CPU usage, but I want to stream games like Battlefield 1 in 1080p 60 frames per second on YouTube or Twitch, and I just don't feel like using 70% on my CPU to do that. So getting the Scorpio will eliminate that completely. And like I said, I will be gaming on the Scorpio just as well as I was gaming on my PC with better settings probably, because the Scorpio's GPU is better than mine. And for those comments that I'm looking forward to, the ones that are going to say, well, you can just upgrade your GPU then for the same amount of price the Scorpio is going to cost. Still not going to eliminate my high CPU usage, you guys. Still not going to do it. The only way that's going to eliminate my usage from my PC is to game on a whole nother device. And that's what I want to do. So yeah, guys, that's why I'm going to be purchasing the Xbox Scorpio when it does launch later this year. It's going to help my channel out a lot when it comes to creating content, and I can't wait for it. I really hope I explained clearly why I want the Scorpio, and I hope it makes sense to you guys. I'm sure a lot of you down in the comment section are going to give me ideas of different ways to handle my situation, and I really don't think there's anything else I can do, like I said, other than upgrade my PC or buy the Scorpio. And I'd rather buy the Scorpio than spend a little more to upgrade my PC. It'll be more expensive to upgrade my PC than to buy the Scorpio, unless by chance that the Scorpio costs like $600 or above, which I highly doubt. So let me know down in the comment section below if you are going to get the Scorpio, and if you are, why are you going to get the Scorpio? I'm interested to see your guys' personal situations as well. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. It helps me out a lot. Make sure to subscribe here at Rajan Productions for all things gaming, and with that, I will catch you guys in the next video.